सदा हरि ओम हरि ओम सत्यनारायण हरि ओम सत्यनारायण हरि ओम सत्यनारायण हरि ओम नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण 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 सत्यनारायण हरि ओम साई नारायण हरि ओम साई नारायण सत्यनारायण हरि ओम सत्यनारायण हरि ओम साई नारायण हरि ओम साई नारायण हरि ओम सत्यनारायण हरि ओम सत्यनारायण हरि ओम साई नारायण हरि ओम साई नारायण हरि ओम हरि ओम भजो रे सदा हरि ओम मुरुगा जय मुरुगा वा मुरुगा वडिवेळळगा 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 शक्ति वडिवेला साई मुरुगा साई मुरुगा शक्ति वडिवेला साई मुरुगा शक्ति वडिवेला साई मुरुगा शरवण भव गुह साई मुरुगा भव गुह साई मुरुगा ओम शरवण भव गुह साई मुरुगा ओम शरवण भव गुह साई मुरुगा ओम मुरुगा जय मुरुगा वा मुरुगा वडिवेळळगा ओम मुरुगा जय मुरुगा वा मुरुगा वडिवेळळगा शक्ति वडिवेला साई मुरुगा शक्ति वडिवेला साई मुरुगा शरवण भव गुह साई मुरुगा गुह साई मुरुगा ओम शरवण भव गुह साई मुरुगा ओम शरवण भव गुह साई मुरुगा ओम मुरुगा जय मुरुगा वा मुरुगा वडिवेळळगा भज मन राधे श्याम गोपाला 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 मुरली मनोहर राधे गोपाला मुरली मनोहर राधे गोपाला मुरली मनोहर साई गोपाला मुरली मनोहर साई गोपाला भज मन राधे श्याम गोपाला भज श्री राम 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 रघुनंदन हे घनश्याम। राम 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 रघुनंदन हे घनश्याम। श्री राम 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 रघुनंदन हे घनश्याम। रघुनंदन हे घनश्याम। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। 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 बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। झूठ जटा में गंगाधार। झूठ जटा में गंगाधार। झूठ जटा में गंगाधार। झूठ जटा में गंगाधार। त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजाए। त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजाए। त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजाए। त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजाए। डम 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 डमरू बजाए। डम 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 डमरू
Offering our pranams to Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, elders, brothers and sisters, Sai Ram and good evening. As is customary on the first Thursday of every month, Mahavishnu and Mahalakshmi Homas were performed at the Veda Gurukulam this morning. Purnahuti was offered in the divine presence and Narayana Suktam was recited. Swami elaborated on verses from the Narayana Suktam, which describes the heart as an inverted blue lotus and a speck-sized flame, which is the Jivatma. He said that the allegory is more of that of the spiritual heart, which is the seat of Lord Narayana himself. Just a while ago, a volleyball match was held, which included students from the girls' campuses, senior secondary, university, and the medical education wing. Team 1 family won the game, after which Swami blessed all players with trophies and photographs. He advised the players to be balanced, as one must not allow success to go to the head, nor failure to the heart. A collection of artworks of our students from various campuses has been exhibited at the rear end of this auditorium, and we encourage everyone to go and take a look after the program. We will commence with invocation by Vedic boys chanting verses from the Taittiriya Upanishad.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Yaschandasam Rishabho Vishwarupaha Chandobhyo Dhyamrita Sambhabhuva Samendro Medhaya Aspranotu Amritasya Devadharano Bhuyasam Shariram Me Vicharshanam Jihva Me Madhumattama Karna Abhyam Bhuri Vishruvam Brahmanah Koshosi Medhaya Pihitaha Shrutam Me Gopaya Avahanti Vitanvana Kurvana Chiramatmanaha Vasagam Simamagavascha Annapane Cha Sarvada Tato Me Shriyamavaha Lomasham Pashubhis Sahaswaha Amayantu Brahmacharina Swaha Vimayantu Brahmacharina Swaha
प्रमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा दमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा शमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा यशोजने सा निस्वाहा श्रेयान्वस्य सोऽसा निस्वाहा तन्त्वा भगः प्रविशा निस्वाहा समा भगः प्रविश स्वाहा तस्मिन् सहस्रशाखे निभगाहन्त्वयि मृजे स्वाहा यथा पः प्रवतायन्ते यथा मासा आहर्जरम् एवं मां ब्रह्मचारिणः धातरायन्तु सर्वतः स्वाहा प्रतिवेशोऽसि प्रमाभाहि प्रमापद्यस्व ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ तत्सत् श्रीसायीश्वरार्पणमस्तु।
Our speaker for this evening is Mr. Viv Kumar. He hails from Punjab and has 20 years of experience working in various capacities with startups, media conglomerates, and educational institutions. He was part of the Times of India's editorial group for the Delhi NCR region. In 2019, he joined the Annapurna Trust as a National Manager, Public Relations, and manages outreach and marketing efforts. Mr. Viv Kumar.
Pranams at Swami's lotus feet, respected elders, sisters and brothers, students, pranams to you too, because you are also divine. I'm trying to see divinity in everything. Slowly, as Swami say, I will tend to see divinity in everything, and ultimately, I will end up seeing divinity in everything. Everything is divine. This is such a liberating thought. The Bible says God created man in his own image. To understand this, let's draw a contemporary parallel. We all use mobile phones, and we use mobile phones. Most often, we like to take selfies. Various occasions, attires, even poses, and whatnot. Now, why do we like to take selfies? Because we like to see ourselves in different styles. Consider yourself as a selfie of God. He has created you in his own image because he wanted to see himself in a different style. Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, Gagan mein thal ravi chand deepak bane, taraka mandal janak moti, tu upamal aanalo pavan chavaro kare, sagal banaraye, Phulant Jyoti, Kaisi Arati Hoye, Pavakhandana Teri Arati. In the platter of the sky, the sun and moon are the lamps. The constellations are the pearls. The sandalwood fragrance that comes from the series of mountains of Malaya is the incense. Wind is the flabellum, the fan that is used to ward off the insects, chavara. All the forests have become offered flowers. What a beautiful arti is happening. O destroyer of delusion, your arti. Let us take another example from the Mahabharata. We will analyze 4 main characters of this epic, namely the hero, the heroine, the writer, and the director. Arjuna, the hero. One of the 10 names of Arjuna was Krishna. Draupadi, the heroine. Her name was Krishna. The writer, popularly known as Veda Vyasa, his name was Krishna Dwapayan. And ultimately, the director, the Sutradhari, Lord Krishna himself. You see, literally, Krishna himself is playing all the roles. Everything is divine. I was born in Punjab in the northwest part of the country. In 2016, one of my friends from the US She mailed me that you come from Chandigarh to Bangalore and I will pay for your flight ticket. That same night, I got a dream of Satya Sai Baba. I thought that Swami was calling me. And as they say, I came, I saw, I was conquered. My whole being knew that Satya Sai Baba is here. He is here. Then in 2018, I started coming here as a volunteer. In April, there was a teacher conference. It was my first time as a volunteer, and I was posted near the gate at the registration counter. The whole day passed for various activities, and by the evening time, everybody rushed to have darshan of Swami. I could not come because I had to man the post. I thought that, okay, Swami says, duty is God. I was happy. The next day, the same things repeated. By the evening time, everybody came here, and my heart sank. I went back to my dormitory, and like a baby wets the bed, I cried so much, I wetted my pillow. I said, Swami, what is happening? I am in Muddenahalli, and I am unable to see you. And lo and behold, the next day, the registration committee, they told me that you have to go to Anandam to get the certificates blessed by Swami. I had my darshan in Anandam. Then again, I came for Dasara that year, and we usually used to come a couple of days early because there was a lot of preparations going on. And luckily, I had darshan of Swami that time. But something inside me was not satiated. I felt that I need to see Swami once again. One more darshan I needed. But in my heart, I knew that that won't be possible because of various duties that I would be involved in. And that night also, I cried a lot. But I knew that it may not be possible. Guess what? The next day, somebody calls me that there is a gentleman from the UK. He is visiting our campus, and you will have to take care of him, show him around the campus. I said, okay. I took him around, and during the course of time, again, I had the chance to go to Anandam because Swami was giving him the interview, and I got the chance to have darshan of Swami. But the story doesn't end here. When we came down from Anandam, we had our lunch, and I got down to help him tie his shoe. At that moment, he told me, Mr. Vivek, do you know, I live in the UK alone. I even cook my food myself. I was stunned, totally stunned. Till then, I was believing that because I was helping this elderly gentleman, that's why maybe Swami blessed me with his darshan, but it was the other way around. Because of this elderly gentleman, I was getting darshan. He didn't need me. What I'm trying to say is, when you do your duty and you miss Swami, he will go to any length to come to you, to bless you. Mirabai sings, Chakari mein nit darshan paun, sumaran paasyo kharchi. After that, I started working as staff for Swami, and a couple of years back, we shifted here. My wife volunteers at the hospital, and my daughter, with other daughters, go to Swami's school. Swami, this body and mind, we haven't done anything special. This is all your mercy that we are here. You are hailed as Ahetuk Daya Sindhu, O ocean of reasonless compassion. This is all your mercy that we are here at your feet. I would like to conclude my talk with a very small game. Please indulge me. I am having a currency note of Indian 500 rupees. I will give this to anybody who raises the hand that, okay, I need it. You can use the currency for anything. Please play along with me and raise your hand if you want the note. Okay, I see the note. I see the hands up. Okay, I'm going to now fold this note. You see, there is a crease now. There is a wrinkle, right? Do you still need it? Would you want it still? Yeah? Okay. I'm going to fold it again. Still, would you want it? Okay. Now I'm going to crush the note. This is a new currency note. I'm going to crush it. Would you still want it? Yeah, okay. There's one more step, just one small step. I'm now going to do something, I'm going to tear it. Would you still want it? Okay, there's a disclaimer. It's a punishable offense to destroy Indian currency, so please do not do it. And this is a fake note. I'm going to put this in my pocket. The point that I wanted to convey is that this note, though it was crushed, it had wrinkles, it had creases, it was not new now, it was even torn. It still had the value. You still wanted it. We are like this note, this currency note. We face so many challenges, setbacks, even we commit errors, but the divine still wants us. The message is that we are divine. We have to believe that we are divine, and we have Swami to guide us. Let's pray that he continue to guide us till we reach our goal. With these words, I conclude my talk, and I seek any forgiveness if I offended anybody. Thank you for having me. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Mr. Vivek. On behalf of all of us, we pray to Swami to bless us with his divine message.
Shri Krishna says, Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacha Arjuna tanyaham veda sarvani natvam vedta parantapa. There are many lifetimes we have spent together. O Arjuna, I know all of them and you know not. When I sit here in the hall and I look at all the faces of all the children, new and old, devotees, parents, just this thought occurred to me that how many lifetimes all these souls have spent in pursuit of God. Some remember it, some don't remember it. But the truth of all truths is that every one of you has been a companion of God, a seeker of God, a lover of God for so many lifetimes. And that is the reason that all of you are here under this one roof on this evening. Without those many lifetimes of sadhana, pining, yearning, crying and craving for God, it's not possible for so many people, so many of you to just be here. It's not a coincidence, it's not just a chance. It is by the virtue of all the praying and crying and pining you have done that you're here. Just now he said, that currency note example he gave. Yes, some of us might be folded currencies, some of us are crushed notes, some of us are dirty notes. God wants us all, as long as we are real notes and not fake notes. That realness in our relationship with God is very important. And you know what is that realness in our relationship? It is to be honest with God. It's to be true with God. And that is realness. It means you can't live a life of one kind in front of God and one kind away from God. In the sense, when I'm here, there is one type of you, and when I'm not there, there is another type of you. That is a fake note. Real note is to be living in the presence of God, feeling that presence of God, being mindful and aware of that presence of God, and everything we think, speak and do should be as if God is next to us. In fact, not even next to us, within us as our indweller. then we are real notes, we are real devotees, real students and staff. And that is the most important lesson you can learn here. To be real, which is to be the same, whether you are being watched directly by me or not being watched directly by me, wherever you are, you should have the same feeling. That is the most important lesson you should learn. Bhakti of that nature is real bhakti. Even if you are bad, rather be bad in front of me than being good in front of me and bad elsewhere. Because that is not realness. So that is a fake currency note which is not valuable at all. Nobody wants it. Why God? Not even a street vendor would want it. So being Trikarna Shuddhi, being in tune with your thought, words and actions, that is realness. Some time back a journalist had come. I asked him, whom all do you interview? He said, I interview a lot of people around the world and India. I met all of them. I asked him, what is that one quality that you have found in all these people? Some are social workers, some are political leaders, some are spiritual leaders. But what is that one quality that you have found in all of them? You know what he said? He said, the one quality that I found in all of them is whatever they think, that is what they say. Whatever they say, that is what they do. There is absolute harmony in their thought, word and action. That is one quality I have found about all these great people whom I have interviewed. And that is Trikarna Shuddhi. That is the most important quality of anyone. That is real being. That is real note. So be like that. When you say I love God, do love God. And when you love God, you do anything and everything that is needed to show that love to God. That unconditionality, that selflessness, that completeness of one's love is the realness of that one's love. When I say I love you, I just don't sit and say it and don't do anything about it. When I love you, I must do everything in my might and more to make sure that your lives are good, your lives are happy, you have all that you need, you are comfortable, you are growing well, you are protected, you are cared for, and anything and everything that is required for your evolution and growth is looked after. Then the love becomes real. Likewise, when you say you love God, then you also live in accordance with the principles of that love, which is to do everything that pleases God. I was telling the other day, when we were students and Bhagavan would walk and we will keep asking, even now children keep asking me when I walk around. And they'll say, please Swami, like this, they ask. You want chocolate, you want prasadam, you want a blessing, you want a signature, you want me to take a letter. What do you say in darshan? Please Swami, please Swami. And what do I tell in return? Please Swami, please Swami. You please Swami, you will get Swami. You please God, you will get God. And the best way to please God is to do what God loves and to be true in your love to God, to be real in your love to God. Then you are a real currency note with great value. So what if you are crumpled a bit, if you are dirty a bit, if you are crushed a bit? All have gone through so many lifetimes of impressions are there on this currency note, isn't it? But still it is real when its love for God is real. And if you did not have that real love for God, you will not be here today. At some point in time, somewhere you have really, really prayed and cried for God. And that is how you are here. There is no other reason. Don't count that you had a lot of meritorious lives, you did a lot of punyam, you did this, you did that. Yes, may or may not be. But one thing that you all had in common at some point in time and even now is that you had loved God sincerely. And that is the reason why God has pulled you all together here at this point in time. And this is the greatest blessing. Daiva Priti, Papa Bhiti, Sanganiti, we said 3 principles. You had Daiva Priti, that is why you are here. It's not easy to love God. Let me tell you, it looks like, how can we not love God? God is very nice and kind, we can easily love God. No, it is not easy. Because He wants us to grow. And for us to grow, He will put tests. Don't you have tests in your classroom? Your teachers put tests. Does it mean teachers don't love you? They love you so much that they put tests and make sure that you study, learn, pass and grow. That is why tests are there, isn't it? That is not to take revenge for whatever you have done in the class to them. It's a part of your progress. So God is very lovable when He doesn't ask or doesn't put any tests. The moment He asks and puts tests, then it becomes very difficult to love God. But even then, when we know that it is also for our own good, God is doing everything for our betterment, That faith when you have, then you still love God despite all the difficulties, all the problems, all the issues that you have. And that devotion is real devotion. Being a good devotee in good times is anybody can do. Being a good devotee even in bad times is real devotion, and that realness is what God appreciates. That's when you become a real currency note. That's when your life has value. So that kind of value you should have. Be loving to everyone, but more importantly, your love for God should never fade, never diminish, never decrease, come what may in life. Whatever be the situations, know for sure that it is not unknown to God. God knows what I am going through. My karmas might have been there, some purva janma, krutas are there, which is what I have to experience. I will experience that. But that does not decide whether I love God or I don't love God. If you make it conditional, only if my life is a bed of roses that I would love God, then you will never be able to love God, because it will never be a bed of roses always. There will be difficult days too. There will be uncertainty, there will be fear, there will be setbacks, challenges. Despite all of that, when we love God, then we truly love God. See, in Mahabharata, he mentioned so many characters are there. You know, the only character who was loving God despite all her challenges was Kunti. Whatever happened, she never gave up her love for Krishna. Everybody else at times questioned Krishna and even questioned his ways. But Kunti was always surrendered. She went through a lot of difficulties all her life. But she never was agitated or disillusioned by the difficulties and never stopped loving Krishna. And at the end, when everything was settled, the battle was over and everybody got their kingdom, all things were falling into place. When Krishna was leaving Hastinavati and he was taking leave of Kunti, he asked Kunti, you suffered all your life. What is that you want me to do for you now? What is that you want from me? She says, a beautiful verse is there. I don't remember the whole of it. In Bhagavatam it is there. Maybe Narasimha, you remember the verse? Not now. But that verse, that is what she says. Bless me with more troubles, with more problems. Because by having your darshan, I don't have to have the darshan of Yama. Because I don't have to come back to this world again. Because every time I have a difficulty, I sincerely seek your guidance. I sincerely seek your grace and love. And I'm happy with that. Kabirdas says, Dukh mein sumiran sab kare, sukh mein kare na koi. Jo sukh mein sumiran kare, dukh kahi ko hoy. Everybody remembers God only in bad times, and please help me. And if he doesn't help me, then Sai Baba becomes Rai Baba. That's what he used to say. And if he helps you, yes, your Sai Baba will worship you. Otherwise, your Rai Baba, stone after all. This is how devotion should not be. Devotion should be steady, equanimous, same at all times, at all places, in all situations. That kind of devotee is a real devotee. That devotion is real devotion, and that is what is valued by God. For that devotion, Bhagavan will go to any extent. As he was saying, where you find that kind of devotion, God is already present. You should not search God. You should not seek God. God should seek you. God should search you. God should be wanting to spend time with you. God should be wanting to be in your company. That kind of devotion is what we must develop. Krishna, when he was with Gopalas, Gopikas, he was so happy. Because their devotion was real. They had no expectations. Even they fought with him for silly, petty things. It was only a childish fights. But it was nothing real. In the sense, it was not a real fight with Krishna. They always loved him, irrespective of everything. That's why Krishna enjoyed his days when he was in the Gokula. But once he had to go to Mathura, he had unreal, fake devotees who only wanted things from him, who wanted him to do things for them, who wanted him to solve their problems. And that kind of devotion is no devotion at all. The real devotion is you love God despite whatever happens in your life. Don't mix the two. Your love for God is always your love for God. Whatever happens around your life, that is a part of your karmas. That will go on and on and on. There is no control over it because that goes by a law of karma. Many children come from very difficult backgrounds. Many of them have a lot of challenges in life. Even as walking, some people were telling me their problems at home, problems with the parents, so many things. I know all of that. But all that should not come in the way of your love for God. Even if you are going through that, it is because some as I said, karma of the past is chasing you. You have to deal with it, that's it. You can't just run away from it. In fact, it's better that you go through it now when you are there in this beautiful sacred place, because it gives you the strength to go through it. Once a devotee was there, she came to Puttaparthi, and they had a lot of problems. Then Bhagavan asked, you have all these problems, I can resolve all these problems, I'll postpone your karma to the next birth, this birth you can live happily. And she said, no, please let me go through my karma now when I am here with you, because you are my source of strength. In the next birth, I do not know whether I will get this proximity, whether I will have the courage to go through the karma. I better finish it off now. So till the end she suffered and died. But she never asked for postponement of karma to another day, because her devotion and karma were not mixed up. Our problem is that our karma and our karma phalas, we mix it up with our devotion. That was not the case. Devotion was devotion. Karmas were karmas. This was going on one side, but her devotion did not fade at all. See, that is real currency note. That is the realness of your devotion. That should not change with time, space and situations. This is the most important thing that you can develop. Our education system teaches you a lot of things, but if it can teach you this one bhakti, let me tell you, you have learnt everything. And this one bhakti, if that lesson, if you learn the real bhakti, then there is no, as I said, no other education is required. This itself will take care of everything in your life. It will do everything that is required by you in all your life, not even lifetimes it will look after. Develop that kind of unwavering, unconditional, selfless devotion for God, and that devotion will protect you and look after you. I am not saying you will have happy lives or comfortable lives or luxurious lives. It may or may not happen, but you will definitely have a life of fulfillment, a life of satisfaction, a life which has been lived well. That kind of life will come to a devotee. Others, I am not sure of. Only such devotion can fetch you such kind of fulfillment, where God seeks you, God searches for you, God calls you, God wants to be with you. That kind of devotion everybody should develop. That is the most important education. That is the most important training or knowledge that you can gain in our institution. Everywhere else you can learn science, maths, humanities, sports, arts, music, name it. But this one lesson you will not learn anywhere. You will learn only here. So if you have learnt everything and not this, you have not learnt anything. But if you have learned this, and even if you have not learned everything so well, still you are better off, because you have learned the most important lesson that this institution teaches you, which is to develop this unconditional, unwavering, steady, constant, continuous devotion for God. That is what Sri Krishna says, Ananyas Chintayanto Ma. Ye Janah Paryutpasate Tesham Nityaviyuktanam Yogakshemam Vahamyaham. Those who think of me, Ananya Bhakti, those who have. For them nothing else matters other than me. I am the only one whole and soul of their existence. Nothing else bothers them. Whatever happens on the sidelines happens. But I am the one whom they are focused on. Ananya Bhakti. Those who do that, Paryupasate, their upasana is not conditional. Paryupasana, it is beyond all conditions. Such a person, what do? Yogakshemam Vahamyaham. I will look after their iha para both. Whatever they need, I will take care of it. And I will look after all that they need. It doesn't mean that they will have luxurious bungalows and houses and lot of wealth, power, name. It may or may not happen. But that is besides the point for them. For them, the most important thing that they have that bhakti towards Krishna or God, and God has love towards them. What more can we say? When Bhagavan can say, you are mine, there is nothing greater, no greater achievement, no greater reward that you have in life. All come and tell me, I love you Swami, I am yours Swami. That is one-sided devotion. God also should say, yes, you are mine and I am yours. When he says that, then you have achieved everything. That is the highest that you can achieve. That kind of devotion you develop, that devotion makes me really happy. When I meet pure-hearted devotees, those who have no agenda, no conditions, no whatever, terms and conditions that they come up, nothing. They just love me because for my sake. Of course, they benefit from the system or institutions, that's all part of the process. But the real thing is they just love God. Simply want to be with God, be in the presence of God. Those are the people I really, truly, truly love, and I enjoy their proximity, I enjoy their companionship. Become like that. That is why Krishna was always with Arjuna. He had so many people, but he would always seek Arjuna's company. You may see Arjuna was quite difficult if you see Bhagavad Gita, but he had pure love for Krishna. That's why Krishna could never leave his side. So that kind of devotion you develop, that is what I enjoy the most. Everything else will happen. Take it for granted that if you have that kind of devotion, everything else will happen. What is needed will come to you. What is not needed will not come to you. Both are divine grace only. So that is the kind of devotion you develop. This is my most important message. This is the most important thing that you have to learn in this institution. Whatever you do, bhakti. Bhakti is the most important thing. Bhagavad Prityartham. So whatever you do, yat karoshi, yat juhoshi, yat ashnasi dadasi, yat tapasyasi tu kaunteya, tat kurushva madarpanam. As an offering to God, out of devotion you do, you will be successful everywhere. I went for the volleyball match and somebody commented it is an eye exercise because the ball was simply rallying from this side to that side. There was no shots, there were no whatever slams, nothing. Simply they were passing the ball. It was a good entertainment though. But they could do this much. They gathered up whatever strength and resources they had and at least they put up a show. So I appreciated that they did well. It is bhakti. Because of bhakti I enjoyed it. I am not going to compare it with some big volleyball match somewhere. Technically or this and that. For me, the bhakti they were doing because they wanted to please me because I told I want to see a match. They somehow managed to put it together to those girls. That bhakti is what I enjoyed more than the match. And bhakti is what I enjoy more than your speeches, your songs, your whatever activities. If that is infused with bhakti, it becomes very enjoyable for me. If it is only a pradarshana, is only an exhibition, however it is, it doesn't touch my heart. So develop that, this is the most important thing. What more can I say? They have done so many drawings, go and see some of the children's staff have done. In every way they are blossoming, it makes me very happy. And now we have got a music program, Nadopasana by the music department. They'll sing a lot of songs, abhangs, kirtanas, dasara padas and so many other things, kavalis also. And we will listen to it and enjoy. I am not giving a break because you go and you don't come back. Those who really need to go, they go. Others keep sitting here. But when the stage opens, I will be back. All right? Program announcement.
We'll just wait for a few minutes and followed by this evening's music program, Nadopasana. Nadopasana means worshipping the divine through music. Nada or music itself is verily an expression of divinity. This evening, over 100 students from grade 6 up to the university from 20 campuses come together to offer their gratitude through a bouquet of devotional songs. From Purandaradasa and Annamacharya's Devanama to Kavalis, Sufi songs and Abhangs, these compositions reflect the styles and languages may differ, but the underlying bhavam or devotion remains the same. Presenting this evening, Nadopasana.
Om Shri Sai Ram. We offer our pranams at the divine lotus feet of Sadguru Shri Madhusudan Sai. We welcome you all to this musical presentation this evening. This presentation is about a journey of discovery and learning. It's a story that has no end, with chapters written in the past and new ones being written every day. Together, we will explore what has been and look ahead to what can be. At the very center of this journey is Shiva, the source of all creation and energy. Shiva is the one from whom everything begins. We offer our prayers to the Lord who wears the moon on his head. May he guide us as we look back at the lessons of the past and take our next steps on this beautiful journey.
God knew that the journey of a seeker starts with love for the divine form. Every time a sincere prayer is offered, the divine always responds. But there came a time when people began to lose their way, forgetting the path of spirituality. The light of wisdom grew dim, and the darkness filled the hearts of many. In answer to the prayers of saints and sages, those who always kept their devotion alive, the divine decided to come to earth again. This time, in the land of Lord Vithoba, in a small village called Shirdi, God came in the form of Sai Baba. Shirdi Wale Sai Baba, a simple fakir, showed us that the divine is always close to us. He reminded everyone that God lives in every heart, guiding, protecting, and answering the prayers of those who truly seek Him.
ज़माने में कहा टूटी हुई तस्वीर बनती है, तेरे दरबार में बिगड़ी हुई तकरीर बनती है। तारीफ तेरी निकली है दिल से, आई है लब पे बनके कवाली। शिरडी वाले साईं बाबा, आया है तेरे दर पे सवारी। शिरडी वाले साईं बाबा, आया है तेरे दर पे सवारी। लब पे दुआएं आंखों
The Supreme knew that humanity's journey was long and filled with challenges. Often, people forget their true divine nature because of ignorance. To guide humanity back to the path of truth and love, the Supreme came to earth again, this time as a Purnavatar, a complete form of the divine. In a small village called Puttaparthi, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba was born to lead people out of darkness and into the light of spiritual wisdom. His life became a perfect example of love, kindness, and selfless service. Bhagwan Baba broke all barriers of religion, caste, and creed. His message was clear: to unite, love, serve, and help everyone realize their highest potential. He reminded us that the ultimate purpose of life is to recognize the divinity within ourselves and others.
साई दिव्य स्वरूप हो अंतर्यामी साई बाबा साई दिव्य स्वरूप हो सारा ब्रह्मांड है सत्य साई साई शिव का रूप हो साई दिव्य स्वरूप हो नमः शिवाय
Divinity takes many forms, but the message is always the same: universal love, unity, and the oneness of all creation. This timeless truth is the heart of Sanatana Dharma. This is what Bhagwan Baba stood for, a unifier and a guiding light who brought people of all faiths together, showing that the ultimate truth goes beyond divisions. Bhagwan Baba's life and teachings showed us that all paths lead to the same divine source. Whether it is through the hymns of Vedanta or the soulful strains of Sufi mysticism, the message is the same. We now present a Sufi song, Tu Kuja Man Kuja, which beautifully expresses this truth. It speaks of the divine's endless grace guiding the seeker from the limited self to the infinite. Let this melody remind us of the oneness that Bhagwan Baba lived and taught.
मैं फकीर सा रे सा नि प नि सा गा मा गा मा रे सा रे नि सा रे सा नि प नि सा गा मा गा मा रे सा रे नि सा रे सा नि प नि सा गा मा गा मा रे सा रे नि सा. मैं फरिश्तों सुल्तान मेराज है, जो देखोगे हैरान हो जाओगे, सुल्फ तफसीर वल्लैल बन जाएगी, चेहरा कुरान सारा नजर आएगा. मेरे आका इमामे सफे अंबिया, नाम पे उनके लाजिम है सल्ले अला. तू पूजा मन पूजा मुस्तफा मुस्तफा खातिमुल मुरसलीन या रहमतुल लिल आलमीन. तू पूजा मन पूजा, तू पूजा मन पूजा, तू पूजा मन पूजा, तू पूजा मन पूजा. तू अमीरे हरम मैं फकीरे हरम, तेरे गुन और ये लब मैं तलब ही तलब. तू अता ही अता, तू पूजा मन पूजा, 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 तू पूजा मन पूजा.
Throughout history, saints and sages have shared the highest truths in the simplest of words. Just like Bhagwan Baba, who beautifully summed up Vedanta with love all and serve all, their simplicity reflects divinity, showing us that truth is not found in complicated ideas, but in love, clarity, and understanding. The same sacred land that gave us Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba also gave birth to another great saint many years before Baba's time, a revered figure known as the Andhra Pada Kavita Pitamaha Sri Annamacharya. With his poetic genius, he shared eternal truths in simple words that touch the hearts of all the people. In one of his compositions, he says, Brahma Mukkate, the divine is one. This simple but profound truth reminds us that beyond all the divisions created by humans, at the core of everything is that same divine essence.
Brahma Mukkate, Para Brahma Mukkate.
Abhangs, though simple in tune, hold deep meanings and convey great truths. The Varkaris of Maharashtra worshipped Lord Vitthala's form, but they always remembered the essence behind it. This reminds us that the true devotion goes beyond just the form and connects us to the infinite. As we grow in bhakti, our devotion changes. While we worship Swami in form, we must remember that he cannot be fully captured by words or scriptures. It is often said that devotees wait for the Lord, but in the sacred land of Pandharpur, Maharashtra, we find the Lord so compassionate that he waits patiently for his devotees. This is the king of Pandharpur, Vithala. With his arms on his waist and a radiant smile, he is a divine paradox, a form that is both approachable and full of love, yet at the same time embodies the boundless, formless, supreme truth. For the sincere seeker, Vitthala's presence is a reminder that Bhagwan is not far away, but is always close, waiting to embrace the one who truly seeks.
matters is seeing the deeper truth behind everything. When we try to understand Bhagwan's teachings, we realize that he stands for Satyam, Shivam and Sundaram, truth, auspiciousness and beauty. Bhagwan's message calls us to look within ourselves because it is in our hearts that we find him. The journey to self-finding is about experiencing this truth, awakening to the deep understanding of Shivoham. I am Shiva. This is the greatest teaching of Adi Shankaracharya that he shared in the Nirvana Shatkam. He teaches us that the goal is not just to worship Shiva as something separate, but to realize that we are that divine consciousness. Let us make it our goal to understand and experience this truth in this very lifetime, knowing, feeling, and living the reality of Shivoham, our true divine nature.
सर्वरुद्राय महारुद्राय कालरुद्राय कल्पान्धरुद्राय वीररुद्राय रुद्ररुद्राय घोररुद्राय अघोररुद्राय मार्ताण्डरुद्राय अण्डरुद्राय ब्रह्माण्डरुद्राय चण्डरुद्राय प्रचण्डरुद्राय दण्डरुद्राय शूररुद्राय वीररुद्राय भवरुद्राय भीमरुद्राय अतलरुद्राय वितलरुद्राय सुतलरुद्राय महातलरुद्राय भजातलरुद्राय तडातलरुद्राय पातालरुद्राय नमो नमः। हर 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 महादेव। ओम शिवोहम रुद्रनामं भजेहम्। ओम शिवोहम रुद्रनामं भजेहम् भजेहम्। वीरभद्राय अग्निनेत्राय घोरसंहारः सकललोकाय सर्वभूताय सत्यसाईश्वरा शम्भो शम्भो शङ्करा। ॐ शिवोहं रुद्रनामं भजेहम् भजेहम्। ॐ शिवोहं रुद्रनामं भजेहम् भजेहम्। अण्डब्रह्माण्डकोटि अखिल परिपालना पूर्णा जगत्कारणा सत्यदेव देवप्रिया वेद वेदान्तसारा यज्ञ यज्ञोमया ईश्वरा दुष्टनिग्रह सप्तलोकसंरक्षणा सोमसूर्याग्निलोचना श्वेतऋषभवाहना शूलपाणिभुजगभूषणा त्रिपुरनाशनर्तना व्योमकेश महासेन जनका पञ्चवक्त्र परशुहस्त नमः। ॐ शिवोहं रुद्रनामं भजेहम् भजेहम्। ॐ शिवोहं रुद्रनामं भजेहम् भजेहम्। क्षयत्राय घोरसंहारः सकललोकाय सर्वभूताय सत्यसाईश्वरा शम्भो शम्भो शङ्करा ॐ शिवोऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् रुद्रनामं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् रुद्रनामं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् रुद्रनामं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम्
God's descent is for man's ascent. Humanity was in need of a living example to follow. Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba knew that. He needed to make one out of his own students. He chose a disciple who truly embodies his teachings, Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. Sadguru stands as a shining beacon of Bhagwan's message. Through the Sri Madhusudan Sai Global Humanitarian Mission, he inspires self-discovery through selfless service, reminding us that true spirituality lies in uplifting others and living the universal message of love and unity. But the story does not end here. We, the students and disciples, must now rise to take this mission forward. It is our duty to pull together to become more like Sadguru, aiding in our own self-emancipation, while dispelling the darkness that clouds humanity. This responsibility is ours to bear. And in this history-making moment, we pay homage to you, Swami. We seek your blessings to walk this noble path and to lead the world just as you have led us. Let us all together be divine and do divine.
वन्दे मधुसूदन साई गुरुं वन्दे मधुसूदन साई गुरुं वन्दे मधुसूदन साई गुरुं जय सद्गुरुनाथ कृपाजलधि प्रणमामि गुरु करुणाशयधि जय सद्गुरुनाथ कृपाजलधि प्रणमामि गुरु करुणाशयधि जय हे मधुसूदन साई गुरु तव पादयुगे शरणं शरणं जय हे मधुसूदन साई गुरु तव पादयुगे शरणं शरणं तव पादयुगे शरणं शरणं जय हे जगदुद्धरणाश्रितवत्सल धर्मविधायक पाहि गुरो जय हे जगदुद्धरणाश्रितवत्सल
Sri Tyagaraja says, Nadam Tanumanisham Shankaram. O Lord, you are the very embodiment of Nada, sound or music. Music is the shortest path to God. In fact, the whole creation is nothing but music, from the lub-dub of our hearts to the sound of the trickle of a stream, to the rumbling of the clouds, to the chirping of the birds, to a baby's laughter, to a mother's lullaby. Everything in the creation is filled with music. Because music is the first manifestation, or sound is the first manifestation of the universe. And from sound comes music. And in our scriptures, we believe Omkara, which is the very fundamental sound, which permeates all sounds. That is the representation of the divine. So a culture which is so rich in its musical heritage has to be celebrated by worshipping God through music. And our sages and saints, the great musicians, all of them have given us this great legacy of music, both classical as well as folk. All the great poets, and especially poet saints, have sung their compositions and even contributed to the system of Carnatic or Hindustani music. The Samaveda itself is the very beginning of all the music. We started with just 3 notes, as we all know, then 5 notes, and then the whole 7-note scale. So, if you are an Indian, for that matter, you must know music. And if you cannot sing or play an instrument, at least you should enjoy the music, you should appreciate music. Indianness is about music. Bhava, Raga, Tala, Bharata is what we say. So everybody should learn a little bit of music. That is what my intention was. And now I see a lot of little ones sitting on that other end. They also learn from small age all the way to people who are teachers. Music is an integral part of our education, starting from 6th grade, now even younger than those who are in the primary school. They all learn ragas, they all learn some music, either singing or playing an instrument, or even simple bhajans that we all sing, because that opens up our heart. Because through sound we get closer to God. And through a beautiful sound like music, we feel the presence of God, we feel the joy of God. For all cultures, the ancient and the new ones, they all have expressed their emotions through music. When we are happy, we sing. When we are sad also, we sing. So music is so very integral part of our very existence, and I want everybody to learn, enjoy and appreciate music, all kinds of music. Tomorrow we are going to have Western music. Today is the Eastern or the Indian music. Tomorrow is going to be Western music, and you should enjoy that as well, because even in that resides this presence of God. You must feel that rhythm in you, that note in you, that sound in you is God. This is what our Shabda Brahmamahi, they said. Brahman is represented as sound, Shabda, and from there everything started. So I hope that you all will continue to learn music, and I'm happy to see so many other new musicians, new singers who have taken to the stage this time, and they have sung very well, they have played very well. It was a wonderful performance, and I look forward to many more. But this is coming together of 20 campuses, I am told. Now keep so many campuses together, teaching them. And I see old and new, so I look forward to these young ones also someday growing up to this age and then singing from here, not from that corner. But if you practice enough, definitely you will get that honor too. For me, music is very dear. I love music of all kinds, and I think everybody, even if you are old, don't worry, you can still, it's not too late, you can learn some music. There are teachers in the ashram who teach, and you have to, if you have an opportunity, do not miss it. Learn something, and that will help you. And last time I was mentioning, and somebody told me that they just started learning music, Carnatic music. I said there is no age limit. Any day, any time one feels like learning, must learn. But more importantly, you have to do sadhana after that. Your music should be joy to the others. So you have to practice enough to make it joyful. Only you enjoying your music is not good enough. Everybody should enjoy. For that, you must be correct. And for that you must practice. There are 3 P's to music. I say practice, practice and practice. There is no other way. And this is your sadhana. Great ones have done that. You also do that. And the Department of Music and Performing Arts must reach those heights. That's my wish, that they not only represent the culture of the country, but they also take this culture to faraway lands and help everybody enjoy music and understand music and appreciate music. This is very important, and this is a great sadhana, is a great contribution. So to all of you, lot of blessings, and to the teachers also who are teaching them. Some of them are here, some of them are elsewhere. They come and teach us and go. To all those teachers also, I convey my best wishes and blessings for teaching and training our students. And one day I want to see a pure classical program. All of you should sing. This is all light music. That is because a lot of students are not aware. But someday those small children also should sing classical. You learn some classical? You're learning some raga, Carnatic you're learning. Something you're learning, right? Everybody should learn some classical also. So another time we should have a classical concert, like Goshti Gayana. You know, next time. Practice a little more and then you come next time. A lot of blessings to everyone.
ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवर्धना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपद्बान्धवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे माता पिता गुरुदैवमु मरियंतयु नीवे स्वामी मरियंतयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नागेन्द्राशयना ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वियो साई महादेवा सद्गुरु साई महादेवा मंगल आरती अंदुको मंगल आरती अंदुको मंदर गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण जय सद्गुरुदेवा ओम शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु ओम शांति शांति शांति। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय। जय बोलो सद्गुरु श्री मधुसूदन साई जी की जय।